Well, it occurred to me this week that if there's good news, there usually, is there always bad news? You get a good news that you've gotten accepted into a particular school, but that means bad news for others. They're not going to get that place. You have bad news that you didn't get the deal. Somebody else did. That was good news for them. We've been talking about the good news of the gospel. And the reason it's good news is because there's bad news. And the bad news is all about our own sinfulness and the consequences of that sinfulness that brings us under the judgment of God. And John 3, which we know so well because of verse 16, God so loved the world, 2 verses later says, the one who does not believe is condemned already. We find it hard to think about hell. We find it hard to want to even imagine what it is like to be eternally separated from God, and not only separated from him, under his judgment and under his punishment. Whatever the pictures of hell that are given by the Lord Jesus mean, it is a terrible, terrible experience, and it lasts forever. One of the reasons we care about missions, one of the reasons we care about evangelism, one of the reasons we care about moving out of our comfort zone is because people are lost, and not just lost, they're lost forever. So it's important for us as we move into Missions Week to think about the unthinkable, to think about hell, to think about God's judgment. So we're going to look at one of Jesus' best known parables. And the fact that it's a parable doesn't mean that it's not reflecting reality. And we're going to think about hell and what the Bible teaches about it and who's going to experience it. Not with the prayer that we would learn more. We hopefully will do that, but so that we will care more and be involved in what God is doing in the world on his rescue mission, the good news that you don't have to experience the bad news. So I don't know that I should say have fun, because it isn't fun to talk about hell, but have a good time in terms of thinking about what is ultimately important.